Okay, we're about 7 minutes away from opening ceremony time. Please get on the track where you're supposed to be. Everybody, please report and get where you're supposed to be so we can start on time. Thank you.
there.
That's it. Is it?
Okay. That's it.
That's it?
Here we go.
Again, welcome this morning to the
Right there. That would be the problem.
That would be it.
Okay, folks, welcome to the St. Mary Parish Special Olympics. We apologize that there was no audio, but now we have brought our audio feed up, and we will get started momentarily with the National Anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. And so, Brian.
Right on time.
Right on time. There we go. We apologize. Sometimes these knobs just they're not set correctly.
Right.
And so it is what it is. But we are live just on time right here at the Special Olympics here in Berwick High School. And, Brian, this is the third or fourth year we have brought you live coverage on the KQKI Digital Video Network. Happy to be here. A lot of local officials, celebrities out here today. And first of all, Brian, we want to acknowledge St. Mary Parish President David Hannegriff, who has built the torch. Brian, if you want to bring the torch into view.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful torch built by Hannegriff's Machine Shop. Parish President David Hannegriff. His wife is a teacher here at Berwick High School, so he's all in. And I'm sure she pulled some strings with her husband as the first lady and a teacher at Berwick High School, and had him build that torch. And beautiful torch. We've never seen one like it here as part of the Special Olympics. Of course, we could not be here last year because of COVID. We're happy to be here. And about 110 participants that were registered to participate out here.
The 2021 track and field Olympians as they parade down the track to the lighting of the flame circle. Okay.
And there we go. They're going to come in now.
The parade, let's see, is that Berwick first, Berwick Elementary, and Oak Lane? Who's first? You can start coming down the track.
Once again, you're watching live coverage on the KQKI Digital Video Network of the St. Mary Parish Special Olympics here at Cliff Watson Field, Geisler Stadium at Berwick High School.
Yep.
And look at those happy faces, Brian.
And it begins. You're right, Brady B.
Welcome by Untitled Elementary.
Bring my,
And now,
bring me up a little bit there.
There we go.
Brady B, so I could hear. Berwick Junior High School.
Junior High.
And we thank you for watching today the Special Olympics for St. Mary Parish. And I want to thank also, as Brian had mentioned before we came on, before you were able to hear the audio, the many volunteers that make this possible. Students, parents, and the many educators here in St. Mary Parish, the special education teachers.
Yes.
And a lot of local celebrities and public officials are out here today. Law enforcement. We mentioned Parish President David Hannegriff with the Hannegriff's Machine Shop built the torch.
You know, just teachers in general, Brady. I mean, they do a lot of work.
Amazing work.
Sometimes I think we forget that, they're with our children a lot, and they do an amazing job.
We take it for granted, don't we?
We do. There we go, Franklin Senior High coming up now into your picture.
Again, about 110 participants registered for today's Special Olympics. And a good contingent of parents and supporters out here today. I see Superintendent of Schools Teresa Bagwell. We see School Board member Kenny Alfred, a former principal here in St. Mary Parish at Morgan City High School.
Email, too.
Tim Email, yes.
Morgan City High School.
Yes.
Nice to Kenny there.
So you have the former and the present.
J.S.
Now,
Oakland.
J.S. Oakland Elementary. Thank you, J.S. Oakland.
What they'll do, Brady, is they're going to stand around that torch,
Okay.
headed over to the field, and we'll get a shot of
Now,
that
LaGrange Elementary.
just a little bit
Good
later
morning,
on, but
LaGrange.
not sure if you can see it there or not.
All right, Emmy Norman.
And here comes M.E. Norman Elementary.
Morgan City Junior High as well.
By Morgan City Junior High.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I see Mr. Zane.
Well, I don't see him. Where's he at?
He's right here, almost in front of you.
Now Patterson Junior
Oh, yeah,
High.
there we go. He's in the front.
Yes, indeed.
Good morning, Patterson Senior High. Welcome.
Braintree Elementary coming up along with West St. Mary High.
Here comes Braintree Elementary.
Again, you know, we want to mention the volunteers, the student volunteers, the parent volunteers, grandparents that are out here today to show their support. Cannot do it without them. I see Assistant Superintendent. He's out here as well.
Lions
Mr.
up.
Yes,
Wildcats.
yes, sir.
Brady, as we said, they go out toward the center of the field as we're going to have.
All right, let's have a silent moment of reflection and meditation with regard to this wonderful day and where we are. Thank you so much. Let's have a silent moment. Okay, thank you very much. And now we will have Lily Darby of Centerville High School, and she will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Lily. And now, Abby Parody will sing the National Anthem for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
There you have it, Miss Abby Parody, the National Anthem. And we apologize. We do have a camera feed that has given us a little issue that froze up. We're working on that right now. There we go.
Now, following a tradition as old as the Olympic Games themselves, we will have the lighting of the special Olympic flame. Entering the stadium will be Jorman James at Patterson High School. He will start our run. We're ready to go, Jorman. All right,
There we go,
Jorman.
Brady. We're off.
So the torch relay, they're going to run around and then come back and light that torch.
As Jorman completes his run, let's thank him very much again and appreciate Patterson High School. Our second runner is Kendall Johnson of West St. Mary. He's going to pick up and go for the next leg. Go Kendall! Kendall will end his leg of the torch run, and he will pass off the run to
I don't think I'm
Kelsey
much of a
Hawkins from
cameraman,
Centerville
Brady.
High School.
I can tell you, Matthew didn't get it from me.
He's doing the best he can. Doing good, Brian. You're doing good.
Thank you.
All right. Here comes the final leg of the torch relay.
Got some speed, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Look at that.
I wouldn't race him.
Kelsey will now
I
handle
wouldn't have
off
made it.
for
I
our
wouldn't have made it
final
10 feet.
race
No. Here we go.
Peyton Anslem from Berwick High School, our host school. Let's hear it for Peyton. Go Peyton. Go High School, Berwick High.
Wow. Look at him go.
Yeah, look at Peyton. We had talked
Yes,
about
indeed.
Peyton, you remember?
Yes, he's the team manager of Berwick High School baseball. He's going to go apparently light that torch. That torch. There we
There
go.
we go. Lighting of the torch here for the 2021 Special
All right,
Olympics
now that the torch is lit,
being held
we're gonna have
in St. Mary
Jackson
Parish,
Henry
Berwick,
do the Special Olympic oath for us.
Louisiana.
Good looking
Let me
torch.
win. I cannot win. Let me be brave. Let me be a Tim.
Thank you, Jackson. Before the games begin, we have a few organizations and special guests to recognize. We'd like to thank Mr. Paul Broussard with his volunteers from Berwick High School as the host school. We also have our volunteers from Patterson High School, led by Miss Chastity Choops. And our West St. Mary High School volunteers that are JAG students, led by Miss Connie Moore. Thank you, all volunteers. We couldn't do this without you. Appreciate it. I would like to thank and recognize some additional special guests. And bear with me. I'd like to thank Matthew Strickland from the Morgan City PD, Sarah Allen from the Morgan City PD, Dr. Bagwell, our St. Mary Parish Superintendent. Thank you so much for being here and supporting us. Then we have Franny Leebrey, one of our speech pathologists from Berwick Junior High, Claire Orso from Oakland, our occupational therapist, Michael Broussard from the MCPD, Kenny Alfred from the school board, David, he's from the Berwick Police Department, can't read his handwriting. I'm sorry, hope he doesn't give me a ticket, I won't be able to read it, okay. Michael Rodriguez from the Police Department at Berwick, Tracy Polero from the Special Ed Office, Lydia Duvall, nursing. Lydia does a great job and really helps us quite a bit. Claire Gorisco from the Central Office, Joe Moreno, the Assistant Chief for the Morgan City Fire Department, J.P. Henry, Assistant Chief for the Berwick Police Department. And we'd also like to thank KQKI for being here today and streaming, Brady Burrell and Brian Provich. Thank you so much for being with us today and recording this for us. Mike Ortiz from the Central Office, Dwight Barbier, School Board Member. Monica LaPointe, Kristen Perkle from Berwick Junior High, Ryan Taylor, Berwick Junior High, Joseph Dallas, Assistant Superintendent, Susan Bajeron, Head of HR for the St. Mary Parish, Oscar West, and Christy Este from Centerville, Betty Augman from Morgan City PD. Morgan City PD has a great representation with us today. We really appreciate that. And finally, I think we just have a few more. We have Bianca Bennett from Franklin High School, Mark Griffin, Assistant Chief, Morgan City PD, Tanya Verrett, Principal, Julia B. Maitland, John Chef, Lieutenant, Morgan City PD, Carmen Lagarde, Special Ed Office, and Stephanie Duyar, St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. I think that's all I want to recognize now. I know we want to get on with the games, but one more special recognition, and then I'm going to turn the mic over to Mrs. McClarty, the Director of Special Education and all federal programs, and she's going to open the games. But I'd like to make a special recognition of the lady standing right next to me, Cindy Moreno. She does an awesome job and has been doing an awesome job for 30 years or so. She's retiring this year, and this is her last rodeo, so to speak, as an official capacity. And she has been incredible as a Special Olympics supporter, worker. I mean, she just gives her heart to Special Olympics over the years. I don't know how we'll do it without her. We'll try to figure it out. Maybe we can coerce her to come back. But thank you, Cindy Moreno.
Yes, thank you, Cindy, for all the work you do and have done for Special Olympics, and not only that, for the students of St. Mary Parish School System and the Special Education Program. I would like to say good morning to each and every one of you. It's a beautiful day to have this special track meet for our students here. I would be negligent in saying that I was the driving force to have this because of COVID. You know, we needed kids to celebrate something positive today. And that was our ultimate goal to do it. It is beautiful today. And I thank all the parents who's out here today, all the central office staff, Dr. Bagwell and her staff, the school board members that are here, the principals, assistant principals, the students, yourselves, give yourselves a hand for being here and enjoying this day. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Special thanks goes out to Brad Wise and Chad Fontenot and his crew for the beautiful work they've done on this field. Paul Broussard, you should be proud to have your graduation on this field next week because you don't have to worry about it getting it done. It is beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Wise and Mr. Fontenot from our office. Another special thanks goes to Rowdy Richard from Kentwood Water. Thank you so much for the water that was delivered on yesterday. Paul Geider for the use of his mic system today. Thank you very much for that. The Sheriff, Blaze Smith, for the use of his tent. And the Thibodeau Regional Center for the athletic trainers that we have here today. Also, we never get thanks to the APE teachers who help us putting this together. Thank you so much for doing what you do for the students of St. Mary Parish. And Mr. Harris, you never thank yourself, so I'm going to thank you today for doing this for many, many years when I was a teacher, a coordinator, and now the director. Thank you so much for putting forth the effort to do this. For how many years, Mr. Harris? I don't know if you would tell your age, but I'm going to tell it. It's been a long time, close to 40 years he's been doing this. And I want to thank him publicly, not just privately, for all the work that he has done for St. Mary Parish. Also, David Hannagriff for that beautiful torch that you see there. Thank you, David, for getting that done for us 2-3 years ago. We really appreciate it. I know I had to give you a call because Steve was getting a little antsy. So, but thank you for all the help and support that you give to Special Olympics. And also the staff, the office staff of St. Mary Parish of Special Education, thank you for the help that you give us in putting this on. So I'm going to officially open the games today. I see Mr. Sanders, thank you for coming. A little tardy, but you was here. Thank you for coming, supporting us from West St. Mary High School. So I'm going to officially open the games. Let the games begin and enjoy this beautiful day. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, now report to your stations. We'll start the races, and so the wheelchairs students with wheelchairs.
And there you have it, Brady B. The games are officially underway.
Here we go
in Berwick.
Should last about an hour, they're telling me.
Yeah.
Your turn, you'll listen carefully for the announcements and when you're supposed to come on the track to run.
And we want to thank you again for watching the Special Olympics here for St. Mary Parish at Berwick High School at Cliff Watson Field. Approximately 110 students involved at registered.
And Brady, I guess I'm going to go ahead and head on down to the field camera.
Yes,
there.
sir.
We'll get some shots of the young men and women. And there's Zane. Just want to
yes,
go ahead and
indeed.
get him.
It shows Zane.
There we go. Look at my buddy.
Yep. We'll bring the camera in there. There we go. He's looking for you. He said, "Where's my dad? Where's my dad?" He said, "Oh, I see him every." There he is, right there.
Go.
Yeah, there we go. He's practicing to be a lumberjack. He's growing up that beard.
Yes, indeed.
Either that or he wants to be on Duck Dynasty.
That's right. Huh?
There you go. Awesome. So, so many students, so many teachers, everybody making it possible to make this happen. So much law enforcement is here. I see Mayor Lee Dragna from Morgan City. I see so many with the school board, Brian. It's just so many of the people that make this possible.
Yeah.
And you can't thank them enough.
And I think I'm going to head on down, Brady. I'll let you.
Alrighty, I'll take it away.
Take it away here.
Yes, sir. I'll do it. I'll do my very best.
You'll do great.
Thank you. And now the games are underway. You saw the torch relay. You saw the torch being lit. We've had the National Anthem. We've had the Pledge of Allegiance. And now they're going to get the games underway, folks. And then, of course, they'll award the medals in about an hour.
First, we're going to have the 10-meter NCP Fun Run Walk. In lane 1, we have Lainey Olin. All these are just Wyandotte students. Lane 1 is Lainey Olin. Lane 2 is Carolina Wynn. Lane 3 is Nathaniel Kleiman. Lane 4 is Jesus. Lane 5 is Jose Vivian. And lane 6 is James Landry.
The first runnings, they'll be ready. See, look how short it is.
Okay, yes,
right
there.
10
We got
meters
it.
way over there.
Okay, once Brian gets in place, we'll be able to show you that first race. Just waiting on Brian to get in position there. We can bring you that first race.
Now we're going to move to the 25-meter races.
And I apologize, we were not able to get that. We were trying to just get ourselves arranged, but they did have that first race.
First one is the 25-meter wheelchair assisted.
There you go. Now you see the students as they just participated in that one.
Lane 1 will be Clarissa Darby from Maitland. Lane 2, Caleb Hornsby from Morgan City Junior. And lane 3 is Allie Estee from Bayou Vista.
Yeah, the first race is end over there, way over there.
Clarissa Darby from Maitland, are you here? Clarissa Darby from Maitland, are you here?
Shauna, she is here. She did the pledge, so she is here.
And I believe they're just waiting on one more student and they can start the 10 meter.
Parents or spectators who want to know that the first races are the very short 10 meter, 25 meter, and the finish line is to my right. So if you want to see that, you might want to move to that end of the stadium.
There she is. You're in lane 1, Clarissa.
And here we go. That's the 10 meter race. Here we go with the 10 meter race about to begin. Oh, look at those happy faces, folks. Gotta love it.
Meter wheelchair unassisted. We have one entry, Jamal Robertson from Franklin Jr.
Okay, yeah, thank you. All right, here we go. The 25 meter wheelchair unassisted race. Gotta love those happy faces. And once again, you're watching the St. Mary Parish Special Olympics. And here we go with a 25 meter wheelchair unassisted race. We've got one participant, and there he goes. Wow, gotta love that. Gotta love it.
Okay, for the 25 meter walk, we have Cherish Dantley from Patterson.
All right, this is the 25 meter walk assisted. Cherish Dantley will be participating in that one.
Cherish Dantley, Patterson, lane 1.
She's ready to go without the whistle starting. She just wants to go. Here she goes. Cherish Dantley, the 25 meter assisted walk. Very good job, Cherish. Very good job. All righty. Now, coming up next, we will have the 25-meter assisted walk male division. And we've got a total of 5 participants: Tylen Robertson, Colin Hornsby,
Okay, lane 1,
Kai.
we have Tylen Robertson from Centerville.
Here we go. We'll let them announce the names.
Lane 2, Colin Hornsby from Morgan City Junior. Lane 3, she should have been in the last race, but Kiaja Lovely from Franklin. Lane 4, Kennedy Rudolph from LaGrange. And lane 5, Riley Blocker from Patterson.
Okay, here we go. So the 25-meter walk assisted in male, I believe this may be the male division, not really sure.
Kiaja, Kennedy, and Riley. We need them to the starting line. Right here. Kennedy Rudolph, we need you right here, buddy.
Just waiting on the students to get in place. This is, again, the 25-meter assisted walk. 5 students participating. And here we go. And it looks like, let me see. You can see from here, Riley Blocker. Lane 5.
All right. Next we have Joseph Collins from Watts, Brian Pojar from Berwick Junior, and Bryce Lee from Wyandotte.
All right, this is the 25-meter walk. And apparently these are unassisted. So Joseph Collins, Brian Pojar, Bryce Lee. Joseph is from Hattie Watts, Brian is from Berwick Junior High, and Bryce is from Wyandotte. This is the 25-meter unassisted walk. And you're watching special coverage of the Special Olympics here at Berwick High School. And here we go, folks. They're off to the races. Look at them go. Very good job to these youngsters. All right, next we have a 25-meter race, ages 5 to 7.
Now we're running the 5 to 7 female. First heat will be Tatiana Wormley from Oakland and Layla Garza from Watts.
Again, those names are Jasmine Hill from Braintree, Tahisha Wormley from Oakland, and Leela Garza from Hattie Watts. This is the 25-meter race.
Tatiana Wormley. Finish line. You need to bring the kids to the awards table when you're finished, okay?
And don't forget, you can join us in just 2 weeks for high school graduations here on the KQKI Digital Video Network. Berwick High, Centerville High on the Thursday night. I believe it's the 21st of May, and then the next night, the Friday night, we will have Morgan City High and Patterson High. And there we go, folks, the 25-meter race. Some happy youngsters out here today.
Heat 2, Jocelyn Morales from from Berwick Elementary. Lane 2, Nevaeh Swear from Berwick Elementary. Lane 3 is Lucy Connor from Bayou Vista. Scratch lane 4. Lane 5 is Abigail Neiman from Norman.
That's how everybody remembers. Really?
All righty, so here we go. This is Heat 2 of that same race. This is the 25-meter female division in Heat 2 as they get ready. And there they go, folks. The 25-meter race in the female heat. Nothing like a big warm hug at the very end that they get.
5 to 7 male, Heat 1. Lane 1, we have Tylee Williams from Bayou Vista. Lane 2, Cassius Jones from Wyandotte. Lane 3, Cash McDaniel from LaGrange. Lane 4, scratch lane 4. Lane 5, Noah Hillebrand from Maitland. Lane 6, Colton Maysell from Oakland. Scratch lane 4 and 5. Scratch lane 4 and 5. All right. Lane 1, Heat 2, Oliver Gregory from Foster. Lane 2, Fame Connor from Foster. Lane 3, Jamari Jackson from Foster. Lane 4, Cameron Humphrey from Watts. Lane 5, Ambrose Mayfield from Wyandotte. And lane 6, Derek Leonard from Norman.
And this is the 25-meter race in Heat 2. This is the 5 to 7-year-old males.
Jamari Jackson. Jamari's lane 3. Fame is lane 2.
And there you have it. A 25-meter race in the 5 to 7-year-old males in Heat 2. As we get ready for the 25-meter race in the 5 to 7-year-old male in Heat 3.
All right. Heat 3, we've got lane 1, Cole Freeyou from Norman. Lane 2, Zara Edwards from Watts. Lane 3, Wyatt LaPointe from Bayou Vista. Lane 4, Grayson Costa from Watts. Lane 5, Jack Parody from Berwick Elementary. And lane 6, Yosker Santos from Norman. Back up behind the line.
And once again, you're watching the St. Mary Parish Special Olympics happening right here at Cliff Watson Field at Berwick High School on the KQKI Digital Video Network. I'm Brady Borrell along with Brian Prodich. These are the 5 to 7-year-old male. Okay, no, you've got male and female, I believe. Okay. Going by our sheets here that we're provided with, excuse us.
You get the other on. All right, now we're moving to age 8 to 11, female. Elizabeth Cruz, lane 1 from Oakland. Lane 2, Phoebe Cruz from Oakland. Lane 3, Melina Eason from Maitland. Lane 4, Illyria Rudolph from LaGrange. Lane 5, Taylor Cheney from Foster. Lane 6, Eva Vickers from Watts.
All right, so the 25-meter race, ages 8 to 11 females.
Taylor Cheney from Foster.
And there we go, the 25-meter race, ages 8 to 11 females. And let's see, coming up next, we have another 25-meter race, ages 8 to 11 in the Heat 1 of males.
All right, 8 to 11 male. Lane 1 is Charlie Hurst from Braintree. Scratch lane 2. Lane 3 is Robert Robershow from VEB. Lane 4 is Devontae Foxworth, Bayou Vista. Lane 5 is Sean Myers from Maitland. Lane 6 is Antonio Cargo from Watts. John Myers from Maitland here? He's not. Okay, scratch lane 5 and lane 2. All right. You ready, Josh? Yeah, all ready to go.
All righty, that was a 25-meter race in Heat 1 of 8 to 11-year-old males. Coming up next, Heat 2.
All right, Heat 2, Kylan Peters from Lagrange. Lane 2, Silas Kyle from Watts. Lane 3, Ivan Thomas from Wyandotte. Lane 4, Joshua Meir from Centerville High. Lane 5 is Carter Fogg from Oakland. And lane 6 is Malik DeLon from Watts.
Which one is Alyssa? No, she ain't here. She works at the field and down the bayou. Helps with him? In Stanford? One of my little ones. You might have. I said, how you doing, my guy?
Ready, Josh? Kylan, come here. Run. Run with him. Go, 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 go. Come on.
Okay. And that was Heat 2 of the 25-meter race, 8 to 11-year-old males. And again, you're watching the St. Mary Parish Special Olympics. Approximately 110
All right,
participants
Heat 3,
today.
we have Isaac Miller
Beautiful
from
day.
Watts. Lane 1. Lane 2 is Sorrel Adams from Watts. Lane 3 is Teal Welch from Wyandotte. Lane 4 is Jaden Payton from Lagrange. And lane 5 is Jamal Whedon from Watts. Jaden, you okay, bud? Right here. You ready to rock this? Stay right there. Right here. Josh, you ready? Keep them down there. Stay down there. They're supposed to be taking you over this way. They take you this way. Y'all supposed to be taking them to get their warrant. All right, next lane 1. This is 12 to 15 female. Cariana Hatcherson, lane 1, BEB. Zamaya Pace, BEB, lane 2. Lane 3, Mia Morrissey from Patterson Jr. And lane 4 is Rihanna Boyd from Patterson Jr. I need Zamaya and Cariana. Lane, Cariana, come here. You can't. You cannot be on. All right, Zamaya, you right here.
Spencer. 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 What's so good? I hear you. Yes, indeed.
All right, now we're going to the 12 to 15 male. Lane 1, Owen Trice from Berwick Jr. Lane 2, Camille Crochet from Berwick Jr. Lane 3, Alan Barber from Morgan City High. Lane 4, Avery Price from Morgan City Jr. Lane 5, Ian Cothran from Morgan City. Lane 6, Jaden Prater from Morgan City Jr. Owen, Lane 1, Camille, Lane 2.
And this is now the, excuse us, the 25-meter race, 12 to 15-year-old males. Here we go.
Scratch, lane 1.
Look at them run. Some fast runners right there, folks.
Next, we have lane 1, Xavier Button from Morgan City Jr. Lane 2, Marcus Johnson from Morgan City Jr. Lane 3, Randall Michel, Morgan City Jr. Lane 4, Zane Prodich, Patterson Jr. And Rage Lacoste, Patterson Jr.
And of course, you're watching the St. Mary Parish Special Olympics right here on KQKI Digital Video Network from Cliff Watson Field here at Berwick High School.
All right, next is 16 to 21 female, Naomi Lincoln from Franklin. Lane 2, Takadria Williams, Franklin. Lane 3, Courtney Montet from Morgan City High. And 4 is Beth Barbier from Morgan City High.
All right, right now we've got the 25-meter race, ages 16 to 21-year-old females.
Naomi Lincoln. Naomi. For the males race, we have just one, Edward T.J. Beasley from Patterson High School.
Okay. You can go on the field?
Y'all want to run with T.J.? Come up here. Run, TJ, run! Run! Run!
Yeah, I'll call you one more
All right,
time.
people,
I'll call anybody.
we're moving to the 50-meter races now. Lane 1 will be Sierra Terrio from Franklin Jr. and lane 2 is Lily Darby from Centerville. What's your name? Glendy Baganis from Oakland. We're going to put you in this one. You caught that, Josh? We're adding someone on lane 3 to this race.
And now we are at the 50-meter race, ages 8 to 11 females.
Are we ready, Josh? All right.
Awesome job. Awesome job.
50-meter race, 8 to 11 boys. Isaiah Hayes from Watts, lane 1. Elijah Bernauer from Patterson Jr., lane 2. Harlem Nash, lane 3, Watts. You ready, Josh? Next we have Demarion Pitts from Watts and Eddie Mayfield from Wyandotte, lane 2. Demarion Pitts from Watts and Eddie Mayfield from Wyandotte. Ready, Josh? Next, we have 12 to 15 female. Haley Morsan from Berwick Jr. and London Simmons from Berwick Jr. Ready, Josh? Okay, next we have lane 1, Mackenzie Dubois, Patterson Jr. Addie Pellerin, lane 2, Patterson Jr. Faith Bartow, Franklin Sr. And lane 4, Malika Blackburn from Centerville. Malika Blackburn. Malika's in lane 4, and Faith is in lane 3. Are you ready, Josh? Twelve to 15 male, we got Isaiah Lewis from BEB. Lane 2, Hagen Dinger from Berwick Jr. Lane 3, Daniel Billot from Centerville. Lane 4, Dante Hunter from BEB. Okay, we're going to add John Myers to this one. Lane 5. J-E'-A-N. Daniel. Did you catch the ad? Huh? Never mind on the ad. They need to take, after the race is over, they have to take them to the award stand to get their awards. All right, you ready, Josh? Here we go. Next is Dominique DJ Sheldon from Patterson Jr. Lane 2, Reed Martin from Centerville. Lane 3, Max Morrissey from Patterson Jr. Ready, Josh? Next, we're going to have Brandon Miller from Patterson Jr., lane 1. Lane 2 is Jaden Watson from Patterson Jr. Lane 3 is Timberland Turner from Berwick Jr. And lane 4 is Terrell August from Centerville. Timberland Turner and Terrell August. Okay. Scratch lane 3. Got it. He's in lane 4. You're in lane 4, Terrell. Okay, turn around. He's bigger than you, Lee. No. Wait. You gotta wait till the whistle. Okay, you ready, Josh?
They put them in whatever they do. They practice all year.
Okay, get ready, Terrell.
Time for the Special Olympics.
Go.
Whatever they place them good in is what they got to do.
All right, now we're going to move to the 100 meter. 100 meter. Moving to the 100 meter mark. Gabriel Nelson will be the first one on the 100 meter walk. Gabriel Nelson from Berwick. If your name tag says 100 meter run, y'all walk back to the end where we're walking. This is the starting line for this one. Kendall, y'all, if you're in the later race, back up back there. Go that way. No, not yet. Go back up. Back up. Yeah. Go stay and wait right back there.
You walk down the rail, and then you right here they have the shade.
If you're in the later 100s, go walk back there to the yellow triangle. You got Gabriel? Okay. I'm gonna give you that tag.
Y'all want to see under here, and then it goes like there.
Right here. All right, we got Gabriel Nelson from Berwick Berwick High School. Ready, Josh? Go with him. You can go with him. All right, for the 100 meter race, age 12 to 15, we got lane 1, Jackson Hannegriff from Berwick. Lane 2, Amarion Jack from Franklin. Lane 3, Gregory Johnson from Patterson Jr. Lane 3, Jorman James from Patterson. Lane 5, Glenn Schick from Patterson Jr.
And of course, you're watching live coverage of the St. Mary Parish Special Olympics here at Cliff Watson
Are you
Field
ready,
in
Josh?
Berwick High School.
Lane 1, 16 to 21 female, Amari Burrell from Franklin and Ashley Blanks from Franklin. Clear the track, please. Clear the track, please.
It's Reebok. It's a purple shirt like I normally would wear.
All right, you ready, Josh?
And then the shorts.
All right, everybody stay clear of the track, please. Please clear the track. There we go. All right, and this will be our last race. Lane 1, we have Peyton Anselm from Berwick High School. Gerald Legnon from Berwick. Lane 3, we got Jonathan Louvier from Franklin. Lane 4, we got Kelsey Hawkins from Franklin. And lane 5, we have Kendall Johnson from West St. Mary. You're in lane 5. Gerald, where are you? Where's Gerald?
That's all he does is a 24 meter and
Are we ready, Josh? All right, now we're going to move to our field events. The girls' throws are on the left side of the field toward the scoreboard. The boys are on the right side of the field. I need everybody who's volunteering, if you have that on your name tag where you're supposed to go, please report to where you're supposed to go. All volunteers. Remember, you're measuring in meters, and it's where the ball lands in the first place, not where it rolls. And it's better to just measure the longest throw. You're done. Done. Yep, done.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's on.
hope so. And then Papa changed his mind. Maybe yes. He said, Nanny. I said, Nanny said she was going. Nanny wouldn't mess with the world. He said, but you can say Nanny said whatever. I said, Nanny said she was already going. She was just trying to tell you something. She said, you agreed with Chico. I said, yeah, just to see if you would actually get it. Somebody pulled the shade down over that side. I can see you.
What happened, Vic?
Is that
Everything okay?
everything good? Are we carrying these or
I don't think so.
how do you think?
Usually we do track and field or
That's
whatever.
what I thought.
Stopped it or?
No, I was just checking if we can wrap it up.
I guess we can wrap it up. Or...
Yep.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The 2021 St. Mary Parish Special Olympics here in Berwick. Sorry, I'm out of breath, Brady. Made the walk all the way from the camera. Let's see. We'll go
Yes,
back.
indeed.
What's that, about 50
It's
meters?
something like you did your 50 meters.
Yep. Congratulations to everyone. They're getting their awards right now. I think we can zoom up on that a little bit. And that is pretty much going to do it for our coverage of the 2021 St. Mary Parish Special Olympics.
Yes.
Ray, just what a great time. Huh?
It is. It really is. We had a wonderful time and highlighting these young men and young women, these children. They deserve every bit of recognition and coverage we can give them. And thank everybody that made it possible. Of course, all of the teachers, the volunteers, the members of the school board, those who work at central office, everybody making it possible for this to happen. And can't thank them enough.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Brady, for taking your time to come out here.
Sure.
And do this. And I know it was a pleasure for me. And, of course, to see Zane skip on to the finish line was great.
That was
and
neat.
I don't know how good the camera work was because I think I was almost looking at him more than I was looking at
that's to be expected.
Everything else. That's right.
You did well. You did very well. So we got him. So that'll wrap it up.
Yep. We want to thank everyone for joining us on the KQKI Digital Video Network. Everyone have a great weekend. Don't forget, we'll be covering the graduations coming up in, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So we'll have Centerville, Berwick, Patterson, and Morgan City. Everyone have, I'm Brian Parish along with
Brady Borrell.
Everyone have a great rest of the morning and a great weekend.
And a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day. That's right.
Yes, indeed. Got to do that. Thank you, folks. Have a great weekend.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.